Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. Last time, we met the Ponspectors, and they were multiplying! We already have 3 of them. Now, I'm gonna run over here and grab this landmark that has really been bothering me since the end of the last one that I haven't gone over and collected. And it's been a whole day IRL, so yeah, it bothered me just as much as it bothered you if you're watching these on release. I hope you're not a filthy casual that's watching these after the release. Oh god, Highborn Alexandra? Sure, okay. We have a few more arts with Shulk that we never had a chance to go over before. I'm gonna start off by trying to inflict a break right away. We got it. Okay, topple. Shaker Edge, sucks. You see how long it took for that to come out? It's a day's art that's really only good if your cursor is right on it already, and yeah, it's just not the best art out there. What's pretty decent is Battle Soul, oh, sorry, Battle Soul, Light Heal, which heals for a little bit, which I'll use right there. Battle Soul, however, let me use Monado Purge right here to get rid of your aura. This is good in some battles. Good. Battle Soul. Shulk cuts his health in half for essentially a free Monado art. You don't quite get all the way up. It makes it take two auto attacks from a 0. Different Monado arts use up different amounts. Where is Monado armor? There it is. It was bothering me. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Kino, Brave New World, leaving it to the younger generation. He can't get over to me because the horse is too fat. Okay, can I maybe? No, I didn't even get the break there. I don't have a revive. I'm going to revive right here anyway if I lose this fight, so it's totally fine. How am I staying alive? Do I battle Soul to like... You know what, I'm almost dead anyway, let's try it. It's fine. Well, that wasn't the best start, but at least we got this beautiful sunset now. Even though it's a racist sunset. Okay. Well, we want to go through these ruins over this way. In the beta version of the Bionis shoulder, these caves over here weren't really the same as they are now. It's one of the few things that changed. I just noticed this over here. This really is Ooh Something Shiny, the game. You can just waste hours running around these giant fields of green and seeing more things in the distance that you want. These are Satoral Volfs, sort of referencing the fact that before the Bionis was destroyed, the Bionis shoulder was physically close to Satoral Marsh and the Great Machna Falls. Agility up 3. Oh, that's good. Okay, Shulk's got agility up 2. If I had something slotted, it would make a lot of sense to swap it out and just get that better gem. I don't really have anything though. We're pretty meager on equipment right now. Topple resist, that's what it sounds like, and that's it. Okay. As I was saying, the original Bionis shoulder caves were just the same network of caves copy and pasted around the map for every cave entrance. It's obvious that it was a placeholder map that was just for testing how the locations would look and everything. So this is entirely new content. This was not here before. Incensed Dekadeka. I didn't actually see what was the problem that we needed to deal with, but oh, I see now. Okay. Do I want to keep playing as Shulk? I think we've actually seen enough of him already. I said everything that I wanted to say about him in that last battle. I think I was about to say that it takes 5 auto attacks to equal 1 Monado art if it takes the full gauge. Not all Monado arts do. I think that's about it. It's time to control Nene! Time for you to get your time in the sun, you big ball of sunshine, you. I want to change around my stuff a little bit. So, chill attack is not really the most helpful thing for you. I think I'm gonna go with HP up 3 on you. And let's check out your arts, because I definitely want to swap these around. These arts might look awfully familiar. Hammer Beat, Bone Upper, Chive Sabat, Mild Down. When Shulk said that watching Nene and Kino looked just like Ryan and Charla fighting, he wasn't kidding. These are just Ryan's arts verbatim. The only changes whatsoever are in the animation lengths, where Nene might take a little bit longer to swing her weapon than Ryan might, or she might take less time, who knows. But she is, for all intents and purposes, just Ryan. So if you're familiar with him from base game, you know exactly what to do. Hangry is an aura that lowers physical damage, but your talent gauge refills over time. Her talent art, Glad Taunt, these names, allow her to just grab aggro instantly, basically. It increases her aggro by quite a lot. But that's not really the main thing that you like about her talent gauge. The main appeal of her talent gauge is Magnum Starch. This consumes the talent gauge, but the next art will do 2.4 times damage. If I were to level it up, even more. This, combined with Sword Drive, is the single best burst damage in the game. I want Feather Swing, as that fills up our talent gauge and thus allows us to Magnum Starch more often. Though that cooldown is pretty gnarly. And for my aura, I think I'm gonna go with Berserker here, because that raises damage dealt, but that raises physical damage taken, but it increases our strength by a lot. When playing as a tank, it's just generally a good idea to go all in on attack, because if you're hitting for lots of damage, that means that you're also getting lots of aggro. In this situation, let's AoE, do, hammer, beat. And then we can topple. Shield Cure Smash is a glitched move. It's supposed to have a cooldown that's a lot longer, but it's glitched to always have a cooldown of about 8 seconds no matter what level it's at, so enjoy dazing enemies a lot. Because Nene is Rhine, that means that she's obviously very good. And that also means that she is the best toppler in the game, having a topple art and a daze art at her beck and call, basically at all times with decent cooldowns. Her only real downside is that even though her arts are powerful and have good effects, aside from the Shield Cure Smash thing, they all have long cooldowns. Which means that she's only really overpowered in short bursts. She also doesn't have access to level 12 arts like Ryan does in Definitive Edition in order to mitigate that. You can only go up to level 10. Qualified, certified, uncontestified! Pawn Spectre Dekadeka is named, surveying new lands' game. Dekadeka really thought it was curtains for a moment there. Friends snatched life from Dekadeka from jaws of death. No, man, I have Berserker. I'm not done, Ben. When Dekadeka finished surveying area, lit monster repellent incense that got from friend, but then monsters appear. It make no sense. Why on heck monsters not repel? Why attract? Meh, when Dekadeka take whip realizes actually monster attractant incense. Friends must have put in by mistake. I think they wanted to mate with you, buddy. Or this could be trial that fate pose for Dekadeka to challenge resolve. Fate call on Dekadeka to defeat monster by own self. Meh, but Dekadeka do nothing. Just call for help from passerby. Disappoint himself. Well, in any case, thank friends for a well-timed rescue. Dekadeka not forget this kindness. You almost got cracked like the egg you look like. Lock-on resist 4 is gets rid of the debuff lock-on, which makes it we can only target one enemy. By the by, did friends see Chief 1-1 somewhere? Maybe? Dekadeka have to hand in survey results. Meh. 1-1 rise in ranks very quickly. Was once rookie of team, but now chief already. Very unexpected. Must be recognition for excellent skill in pawn specting. Dekadeka must follow shining example. Is key tenet of Pawn Spectre organization that good effort always recognized and rewarded. Nene not done eating. Blue team, Dekadeka. Well, that was easy. That was pretty simple. If we go inside... Yeah. Like I said, giant spiders everywhere. It's in my notes to fight this thing. That... Let me think about this for a sec, if I actually want to go in and do this. I'll do it, but I'm playing as Shulk. You'll understand. I'm gonna show an alternative build on Nene. Instead of Berserker, I'm gonna go with Last Stand. This lets her ignore death one time, heals her up to 45% of her HP, and it fills the party gauge, and it even incentivizes the Pawn Spectres to fight harder at the same time and doesn't even tell you that it does. I'm gonna... What do I want to level up here? We definitely want to be toppling the enemy if we can. This art is just way too good to ignore. So we'll level that. I can level up Monado armor. Why the hell not? Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is lure away these enemies and I'll be back momentarily when I have achieved such thing. Oh, it saw me. All right. Let's go. Let's focus our attacks. I hold down ZR to do that. If you're wondering, let's break you. No. Let's Shadow Eye because I have aggro and that's bad. Let's try for another break. No. Let's defense down. Let's armor. Okay. So the thing is with Shulk, he has so many buffs at his beck and call that are useful in so many fights that really, he's by far the best character to play as. Being able to control all of this stuff all at the same time is the case, and I feel like that kind of gimps Melia a little bit because her AI is so bad. As for the giant monster that's trying to kill us, about him, or her, I guess, it is a mother. Let's encourage you real quick, okay. As for that thing, why is Kino dead? Why is Kino dead? Why is Kino? Give me that. I was saying, unique monsters tend to have a lot more health and do a lot more damage than your average run-of-the-mill mook. This is going awfully. Why did I think this was okay to do? In this case, it can force daze on the entire group. I mean, like, can you help me? No, you're dead. Monado armor clutch? No. We got about halfway. If I could kill the helpers, maybe I could do it. You don't need to make me feel like I suck by popping that up just because I died once. At least let me die 3 times before doing it, like New Super Mario Brothers. We got a level up for Kino. Given that he was the weak link in that last fight, that's pretty nice.
But Nene died too. Kino, you give cuddle first.
Why don't I cuddle with you both?
Much more better.
I like that interaction. Post-battle conversations are like a requirement to making a good Xenoblade game. Oh, Monado Eater! You have a buff that I can take! Yeah, you have a strength up buff. I can give that to myself. It's so rare that Monado Eater ever really comes in handy. I go whole playthroughs without ever once using it. In fact, it was optional in the original. It's kind of nice that Shulk starts with it so it actually gets some time to shine. I basically just see it as worse Monado Purge, where I like Purge taking away auras as well, and, you know, giving Shulk buffs when he has access to so many buffs anyway, it doesn't really feel like the best use of something. Kino, what are you doing on the ground? Oh, it did not like me attacking the children. Please don't. All right, Shadow Eye. Monado Armor. There we go. So, one of the millions of things that I was going to try to talk about, but then I just kept going blah, blah, every time anything bad happened, is that I feel like the worst thing about Nene is that she has too many good arts. I know that sounds like a weird thing to complain about, but I feel like I just never have room for everything I want on her. I wanted Bone Upper and Chive Sabat. Those are great arts. They raise talent gauge, they do a lot of damage, they have, you know, some of the better recharges out of her stuff, but I just couldn't do it. Let's do Monado Armor. I'm gonna keep saying Armor to bother my very Scottish girlfriend. Thank you. Going for it. All right, well, we're gonna get dazed here. Yeah, play the sad music. Biggest complaint with Xenoblade 1, one of my biggest complaints is the, trying to not die, is how the music changes whenever anything changes in a fight. There we go. Okay, go for that, go for that. It'd be nice if I could break you even once, but you just keep resisting it. Let's go for this while you're facing me, I guess. I just need one more auto attack and then I can armor up. No! No! I was trying to auto attack. No! Come on! I was better prepared this time and I didn't even get halfway.
Right. It's not over.
Revive you. Encourage you. Get the kick-ass music back! Nene, get the aggro off of your brother right frickin' now! Thank you, Miss. No, he died. I am using what I think is the best party, and I am having this bad of a time. All right, Kino, thank you. We got kick-ass music back. Break! Resist. Break! Yes! Okay, come on, come on, come on. Nene, Nene, follow up with the, yes! Follow up with the pepper. Go, 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 go! All right, well, it was very fleeting, but it was at least something. Break again, break again, break again! It is slow. Auto armor. Booyah! Yeah, okay, we're pulling this out. We're pulling it out. There's no berserk status, thankfully. It's not that game. I'm gonna Shadow Eye Yep, I knew you were gonna give me the aggro. Okay, all right. Go for it. Break. Lower its defense and preemption for it. Shake your edge. And now let's do a backslash. Backslash with daze. Go! I didn't do as much as it seemed like it was going to, but you know, I felt good about myself just shouting a lot. That's how I be. Heal you. All right, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it. I'm doing it. This song kicks so much ass. I've never heard a bad rendition of it ever. Any cover on YouTube, you can just, the song is like its own genre of entertainment. You can listen to any version of You Will Know Our Names and it will just kick ass when it gets to that part every time. I believe in video game cover artists to never screw this up. We almost have this. We genuinely almost have this.
That fight was really brutal.
If friends need rest, treatment of Kino is second to done. Might need 3-course meal to recover.
Oof. We made it. Upon killing a unique monster for the first time, it always drops a gold chest containing all of its best drops. In this case, we got an official staff and a madcap stopper. We already had an official staff, and that one's not any different from the one we already have, but the madcap stopper is a 3-slot piece of equipment. Definitely want to go for that if you can. I would suggest having Topple Plus or Daze Plus on Nene specifically. I don't have any of those right now, so I think I'm just gonna go for health. Maybe an Arts Heal while we're at it. Yeah, she's not the most spammable character, but you know, a little bit of health helps. And watch, I'm gonna get my Topple Plus and Daze Plus now that I've said it. Poison Attack 2. Muscle Up 3 is a defense increase, which could be good for Nene. Congenial Cogs. I don't care about you. I just kicked your mom's ass. This is supposed to, if this was Earthbound, you would know to run away from me, but it's not, so I guess you don't. It's okay. Not every game can be Earthbound. We all wish we could be that great. Well, that cave was over pretty wait, oh, I thought I went in a giant circle past heaven and I was just going out the entrance that I went in. It's on the same face and the view is pretty much the same out of it. You'd see how that happened. Okay, well, the morning is here. The sun's coming up on this day. Pillar Knoll. God, I'm sorry if it was hard to follow what I was saying in that fight. It was very much a word salad there for a while. There's the Grandel Ramparts. We said we'd go to Alcamoth first, and so we shall. I'm gonna run away from you because I want to get this thing over here, and I can't. No, what?
Go on.
Am I just gonna die in every video? Is that how this is gonna go? Got it, getting out of here. Thank you. Have a good time. I'm just gonna ignore that. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see it. I've mentioned how cathartic it was to run around this place for the first time officially, even though there were hacks, even though there was concept art, but this, the best comparison I can think of is that the Bionis shoulder was my own personal hidden palace zone, being in gaming magazines all throughout the 90s, remembering that in Sonic 2, but not being able to play it, and then it finally being made officially playable in 2010. Just that cathartic. It's something that you might not understand if this was your first time playing Xenoblade, though if it was your first time playing Xenoblade, I am pretty jealous in some other ways, so I guess there is a trade-off there. Wow, the scope of this place. ways. How far down that goes. See little chunks of rock left over from the Bionis body just floating around it. It's so stellar. Easily one of the most beautiful places in Xenoblade 1, and it was such a shame that we couldn't fully explore it ourselves all those years. I don't want to ruin this view by going behind a pillar. Let's just take that in. I like silent moments in games, you know, where they just know that something is really impactful, so they just let you take it in and have everything quiet there for a little bit. It contrasts well. You, however, need to stop ruining the moment. All done. Now, if you'll excuse me, we got a quiet moment here. We need Melia.
Ah, Shulk.
Did something catch your eye?
My good friend Tom Fox gave me the idea to have Shulk shirtless for this scene because that is hilarious and I couldn't hold it together. Okay, let's watch it.
Wow. What a view. It's nice to see the capital like this.
Being able to see it from here, it's enough to make me tense up. In all honesty, it's making me consider my position and standing.
I see.
My brethren, who transformed into Telethia back then, and those who survived, feeling the sadness that seeped into this land. And then, my father and brother's expectations, calling me the hope of the High Entia. I must be an empress worthy of taking on that mantle. But I don't know how. Much as I hate to admit it, I have not been able to find the right answer yet.
Melia.
Shulk, you of all people must surely understand. You who secured a future for all of us in that decisive battle.
You know, I've been thinking a lot lately about what my visions were.
Oh?
The future that Zanza wanted. That was certainly one of the things I saw. But we fought to deny that future. And in doing so, forged our own path. That's part of it too. But now that I can no longer see them, I find myself doubting. Were we really, actually determining our own fate all along?
Well, it's a good question. But look, you have saved me more times than I can count. That did not come about because of your visions. You used your own judgment, and you chose to act, did you not? And thanks to that, I believe I've grown as an individual as well. I hardly think I said anything funny.
I'm sorry. You're right. I want my actions to have meaning too. Not to craft Zanza's future, nor defy him and bend the world to a future of our design, but to give the freedom to choose. To all beings that call this world home.
Freedom to choose, huh? What would my father and brother wish for? I wonder.
I don't think you need mystic visions to work that out. They just want you to be happy, right?
My gloom is no match for you, Shulk. It's just as you say. To become the hope of the High Entia is a fate I choose for myself. Those were the words Father imparted to me. There is no need to fear. That is how my brother encouraged me. I've been so impatient and homesick. I nearly forgot those most important words. I can hear Father lecturing me even now, chiding me for my foolishness. I give you my thanks, Shulk.
It's nothing.
To lack clear-cut answers is hardly a sin, but a sin it would be to cease searching for those answers altogether. For the High Entier who live on in this land. Nay, not only the High Entier. For the sake of all the people of this world, that they may decide the future as equals. That is the vision I choose to guide me. That is the future I wish for.
Yeah, if anyone could make it happen, it's you. But I won't lie to you. The road ahead will be long and arduous. I hope you won't mind me lending a hand. After all, that's the future I want too.
Shulk. Indeed, it'll be my pleasure.
These two are pretty great together. They're good friends. And I don't see any reason to ship Melia with Dunban. I ship Melia with happiness. That's what I do. Well, making it onto this chunk of Aerith Sea, I guess kind of showing how it would have connected if this were still connected to the Bionis. That cutscene was memorable to me on release for a different reason. I'm gonna show you what it looked like on release, paying attention to the subtitles.
Ah, Shulk.
Did something catch your eye?
I busted out laughing when I saw that the first time, just how inaccurate it was. Sometimes voice actors are given freedom to ad-lib their lines, and or the director might want them to say two different wordings to leave options open in the editing room. The problem is when that line is the better delivery, you tend to end up with situations where more work is created for the developers at the very end of development. So it's generally discouraged wherever possible. And in some cases, there just isn't really enough time to change around the subtitle files to make them as accurate as can be. I just realized that we have no healer for this, and it's over-leveled. Or no, it's the same level as us. Same level as us. I can do it. As long as I got my Monado armor, I should be fine. Get two little pawns there. Things are going to plan. If Melia could force topple it, no, we're not dazing. We don't even have days on Faded ID tag.
No enemy can stand against us when we bring our might to bear.
That's because you're both pretty sturdily built.
Huh?
Huh? Why the cold stares? Wait, is there an enemy behind me?
Oh, there's another one down here. You just know it's gonna be useful. Hoverstone. Back once again to where we were.
Why would all those Telethia be gathering here in one place?
Transporter, over here!
Huh?
What is it?
The transporter is running.
So it is.
But how?
Maybe somebody activated it.
In any case, we can't afford to dally here.
Agreed. Let's go.
Power to protect my friends.
Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected, we explore Alcamoth. Shulk, you can stop being shirtless now. See you guys next time.